Yutyrannus white lives in a land locked in cold for most of the year, a wide stretch of frozen ground where snow covers the earth like a heavy, heavy blanket. Sharp winds sweep across open, icy plains, carving lines into the snow and carrying fine ice through the air. The ground stays hard and stiff, and only the toughest life can last here. Long winters rule this place, with short, weak summers that never fully melt the ice. Storms arrive without warning, burying tracks and turning the land quiet and still. This is a world where warmth is rare, and survival depends on strength, patience, and careful use of energy. This dinosaur lives during a time deep in the ancient past, when cold regions already existed and seasons could be harsh and unforgiving. The land shifts slowly, over long ages, but for Yutyrannus white, the cold is always present. Snowfall shapes the ground year after year, building thick layers that hide the earth below. Rivers freeze solid, and only the strongest animals can cross this frozen world without injury. Yutyrannus white is one of the largest hunters to ever live in such cold conditions. Its power does not come from size alone, but from how well its body fits this frozen land. It stands tall on strong legs, carrying a heavy body built to hold warmth. Thick feathers cover much of its body, trapping warm air close to the skin. Beneath those feathers is a layer of fat that adds extra protection against the cold. Together, these features allow it to stay active even when the wind cuts deep and the temperature stays far below freezing. Surviving the cold shapes every part of its daily life. Its breathing remains slow and steady, helping it save energy. Blood moves carefully through its body, keeping vital organs warm while limiting heat loss in its limbs. When storms grow fierce, Yutyrannus white lowers its body and turns away from the wind, using its broad frame to shield itself from the worst of the cold. It never rushes or wastes movement, because every step matters in this frozen world. Walking on ice is risky, but Yutyrannus white moves with control and care. Its feet are wide, spreading its weight to reduce slipping. Sharp claws dig into packed snow, giving grip on slick ground. When crossing frozen rivers or smooth ice, it takes slow, tested steps, shifting its weight only when balance feels secure. In deep snow, it lifts its legs high and pushes forward with steady force, leaving deep tracks behind. Rest is just as important as movement. When Yutyrannus white needs to sleep, it chooses places where frozen hills or snowbanks block the wind. It lowers its body onto the ground and tucks its legs beneath its weight, reducing contact with the ice. Its tail curls around its body, and its feathers fluff outward, holding warmth close. Sleep comes in short periods, as staying alert is essential in a land where storms and danger can appear at any moment. Saving energy is critical during long winters. Yutyrannus white does not hunt every day. After a successful kill, it may rest for extended periods, allowing its body to recover while stored fat helps it survive days when food is scarce. During the coldest times, movement becomes slower and more deliberate, and fights are avoided unless absolutely necessary. Strength matters, but knowing when to use it matters even more. The fossil bones of Yutyrannus have been discovered deep within ancient rock layers formed from mud and ash, preserved by time and cold. These remains show clear signs of feathers and a body shaped for life in chilly climates. They confirm that this powerful hunter lived and thrived in cold regions long ago. Yutyrannus white changes greatly as it grows. When young, it is smaller and lighter, with softer feathers that thicken over time. Young individuals stay close to sheltered areas, avoiding open plains where storms strike hardest. As they grow, their muscles strengthen, their feathers grow denser, and their bodies store more fat. By adulthood, they are fully prepared to face the cold head-on, standing as one of the top hunters of icy lands. This dinosaur shows practical intelligence. It does not think deeply, but it understands its surroundings well. It remembers safe paths through snow, sheltered resting places, and areas where prey often travels. It knows when to hunt and when to wait. It learns from injuries and close encounters, and that awareness gives it an edge in a harsh world where mistakes can be fatal. Young Yutyrannus do not drink milk. Like all dinosaurs, they rely on solid food early in life. Small prey, scraps left behind from larger kills, and easy targets help them survive their early years. Their feathers help keep them warm, and they often stay near adults when possible. Some level of parental care is likely, at least in early life, with adults defending young from danger and guiding them toward safer areas during storms. Food is difficult to find in frozen regions, and Yutyrannus white is a carnivore that must hunt with care. It feeds on large plant-eating dinosaurs that move across icy plains, searching for frozen plants buried beneath the snow. It also targets weak, injured, or slow-moving animals, knowing that chasing healthy prey through deep snow can drain too much energy. Hunting in snow demands patience. Yutyrannus white uses the quiet of snowfall to its advantage. Snow softens sound, allowing it to approach without being heard. It often moves from downwind, so its scent does not carry ahead. When the moment is right, it surges forward with sudden speed, using powerful legs to close the distance quickly. A strong bite ends the hunt fast, reducing the risk of injury. Cold terrain shapes every hunt. Slippery ice can be dangerous, but it can also trap prey. Yutyrannus white drives animals toward frozen ground where footing is poor, forcing mistakes. Deep snow slows smaller prey, giving the larger predator a clear advantage. Once prey falls, escape becomes unlikely. Despite its strength, danger is always present. Falls on ice can cause serious injuries. Broken bones heal slowly in the cold. Violent storms can last for days, burying food beneath snow and forcing long stretches without eating. Rival predators may challenge it for territory or food, and fights between large hunters often leave lasting wounds. Still, Yutyrannus white stands as one of the strongest and best adapted dinosaurs of cold regions. Its body is shaped by ice and wind, and its behavior refined by long winters and scarce food. Feathers, fat, strength, and careful movement work together to keep it alive where few others can survive. Each day in this frozen world is a test. Snow falls, winds rise, and the land remains cold and silent. Yutyrannus white moves through this landscape with calm control, a powerful presence shaped by the cold itself. In a land where warmth is rare and life is hard, it endures, ruling the icy plains as one of the great survivors of the prehistoric cold.